Bansuri, how do you know that happened? How do you know, Bansuri, that Kejriwal told his OSD, Bibhav Kumar, go and slap Swati Maliwal? People say that's a fictional story you're putting out. How do you know? What's your source?
Good evening, Arnab. This is, if you know that this is basically something which was presented in the media. There were not one but actually multiple calls which were made. The first entry, the PCR entry, was that it was at the behest of Mr. Kejriwal at his official residence that Mr. Kejriwal's OSD assaulted Ms. Maliwal. It is the police that also admits that later on a second call was made and allegedly a correction, quote unquote, a correction was made. These are not my versions, Arnab. These are all versions which were actually presented by the police in the media. And you know what is very concerning? It's almost been 11 hours and not a single member of the Aam Aadmi Party has come out and explained. It is normally said, Monam Swikrati Lakshanam. I want to ask them, why is not a single member of the Aam Aadmi Party coming out and speaking and clarifying what is the situation?
But
and this is not the first time that this
But shouldn't Swati Maliwal herself come out and explain? Bansuri, shouldn't Swati Maliwal also come and speak to the media? That's extremely strange that after allegedly making 2 calls, she's sort of untraceable. She's not talking at all. What's going on there?
She should, and that is why since morning, every member of the BJP has been encouraging her to come out and speak. Divorce political differences, divorce ideological differences. The Bharatiya Janata Party always stands for women, especially if they are being victimized with any kind of violence.
But is she on your side politically? Because now a lot of people are switching loyalties before a general election. A lot of people, Bansuri, are switching loyalties before a general election. Generally being speculated that Swati Maliwal is also sort of on the BJP side, has not been very stridently speaking for Kejriwal in the time that he's in jail. So she's a proxy for you.
Arnab, we cannot politicize an issue when it comes to violence against women. And let me tell you, this is a habit and it's a pattern. Are you forgetting that in 2018, the then Chief Secretary of Delhi was physically assaulted by an Aam Aadmi Party sitting MLA at the official CM residence in the presence of the Honorable Chief Minister? It seems that the bureaucracy is not safe. Their own women MPs are not safe. Mr. Arvind Kejriwal is answerable. How will he ensure the safety of women in Delhi? And what kind of an administration is he running?
Yeah, I mean, you know, Bansuri, you know that all this runs the risk of Swati Maliwal coming out and saying that Bansuri Swaraj is making all of this up. You know? I know you're a high-profile BJP candidate out there.
I'll tell you what,
but you know, what if she comes out and says, no, nothing like that happened to me? Bansuri made it up to gain brownie points in the middle of her first parliamentary campaign.
No, that's a very unfair comment, Arnab. First of all, I'm not talking through my hat. There is a PCR entry. You also have access to it. I actually came out and spoke in her support only after the media broke this. It's not about sensationalizing it, and I'll be very honest. I do not need to sensationalize my political campaign. I'm running a very positive campaign on Modi ji ki guarantee. But I'm telling you, if a sitting member of parliament, Swati Maliwal, has been assaulted by the OSD of the Honorable Chief Minister of Delhi, then this is a very serious issue.
No, it will become.
And divorce differences of political ideology, we ought to come and support her.